Hey everyone, LQ here, and I'm going to share my thoughts about a game I've been playing recently, Batman Arkham Origins. Now, I haven't played a lot of single-player games lately, I just haven't really found the time, and more so than not finding the time, I just find I want to do other things with my time. But a while ago, Warner Brothers had a bundle on the Humble Bundle, and Arkham Origins was one of the only games in it I haven't played for $1. My brother previously had bought Arkham Asylum. I tried that out a bit, but I wasn't really a fan of it. It felt way too on rails for me, and I just don't like a lot of on rails games anymore. I rarely ever play platformers, even though those are pretty big nowadays in the gaming community, especially in the Nintendo community. But most of them just really bore me, and I can't get into them. I just don't feel like there's enough problem solving, creativity, just it doesn't engage me enough. But this was only $1. I decided to do some research on it anyway. And apparently, people consider this one the worst in the Arkham series. So I thought, well, I might not even like it then, but I might as well give it a try. And if I do like it, Arkham Knight was on the $12 Humble Bundle level, so I will get that later. So, well, I never did end up getting Arkham Knight actually, because I didn't get a chance to play it before the bundle was over. But I did play Arkham Origins eventually, and I actually found I really enjoyed it. I liked how the open world, I thought it was a pretty good size, and there's a fair amount to do in it. The combat system I played before in Shadow of Mordor, I think it works better with Batman, though, than it did with the Lord of the Rings setting. I just felt much more engaged, and I felt like the gadgets gave me a lot more to do in combat and make it interesting. Overall, I think I might actually finish the story fairly soon. I don't know how long it is, but I don't believe it's too long. And it's a pretty good story. There's a twist I'm not the biggest fan of because I feel like it makes it really generic. I could say it, but if you haven't played the game, that would be spoilers. And there's no real sense in spoiling it to you because it doesn't have that much of an effect on what I'm talking about. Just the villain originally seemed like a really cool, unique villain for Batman that we don't see that much. And then they switched up to something more generic at some point in the game. And it just wasn't as interesting to me. I know a lot of people like this villain that they switched it to, but I've never been the biggest fan of him, and I think it kind of takes away from the interesting aspects of the game that made it more unique at the beginning. However, I'm still enjoying it. I really like the boss fights especially. I thought they did a really good job of those. I'll probably play some of the other games in the Arkham series after this since I've been enjoying it so much.